Here, in this state of mind, the most important thing is that we appreciate that we are in this world and we are dreaming all of this. We have friends, families, and so on and so forth. And this is wonderful. We appreciate it and we help each other and we respect each other and do our best to make it as meaningful as possible. But don't hold on to it for more than that. Don't expect too much from each other and don't expect too much from anything else. Life is like a dream. But when we are dreaming, we should be able to make the best of it and appreciate those who are in our dream and respect them. They are dreaming us and we are dreaming them. From birth until death, a particular person dreams of a particular realm. If he is human, he or she dreams like a human. If he or she is an animal, they dream like an animal. That is life. That dream begins from the moment of birth and ends at the moment of death. When the next reincarnation occurs, the dream begins again. So what is the difference between a real dream and real life? I mean, in a real dream, when one is there sitting and talking with their family, then that seems real as life itself, does it not? One does not suddenly say, "Oh, I am only dreaming." No, one thinks everything is real. In the same way, when we are awake, we say that everything is real. If talking to the family or doing anything else, we see it as real as it can be. So in real life, are we awake or are we dreaming? To illustrate the mind, let us compare our body and mind to a computer. In this simile, the body is the hardware and the mind is the software. The mind is defined as a non-physical phenomena which perceives, thinks, recognizes, experiences and reacts to the environment, similar to a computer software. Although software needs to be imprinted or registered in something like the hard drive before it can do anything in itself, a program represents a lot of thinking by the software manufacturer. Without the software, in other words the mind, the hardware, the body, is just like a dead thing. The hardware is of course important in what the computer can do, how fast it is, which programs it can run, and how the computer can interact with the world. However good the hardware is, it can ultimately only perform what the program knows. The hardware can get damaged or even die, and the software can be simply moved onto another piece of hardware, akin to rebirth. So the software needs to use the sensors of the hardware, like the keyboard, the mouse, a video camera, a modem, etc., to receive input. Just like the mind needs the senses, i.e. the nose, ear, touch, smell, to receive input from the outside world. In truth, there is nothing really wrong with the mind. It is intrinsically pure. Within itself, it's already peaceful. The mind is not peaceful these days is because it follows moods. The real mind doesn't have anything to it. It's simply an aspect of nature. It becomes peaceful or agitated because moods deceive it. The untrained mind is stupid. Sense impressions come and trick it into happiness, suffering, gladness, and sorrow. But the mind's true nature is none of these things. That gladness or sadness is not the mind, but only a mood coming to deceive us. The untrained mind gets lost and follows these things. It forgets itself. Then we think that it is who we are and get upset, or we are at ease, or whatever. But really, this mind of ours is already unmoving and peaceful. It is really peaceful, just like a leaf which is still as long as there is no wind that is blowing. If the wind comes up, the leaf flutters. The fluttering is due to the wind. The fluttering is due to those sense impressions. The mind follows them. If it doesn't follow them, it does not flutter. If we know fully the true nature of the sense impressions, then we will be unmoved. In order to be notified of my next video, please remember to hit the subscribe button just below.